Hello, everybody. This is your proud principal, Dr. Spates. Today, we're going to call this the week wrap up. It has been a busy week. I'm going to start us off with good things as usual. Today, I have to say it was absolutely adorable to see your students come to school with all of I just learned they're called bay boxes, with all the cute treats for people they care about and love at school. So that was really cute to see. I have to tell you, you have wonderful children. Please continue to share with them your expectation for the way you want them to engage in their learning at school, with their teachers, with our staff, and with their peers. Generally, we tend to see an uptick in student behaviors beginning in February. So it's an important time to just remind them of your expectation, and we do the same. This month, our character trait focus is kindness. So if you can even think of having them do something kind for somebody at home or a loved one or a teacher each day, that will be fantastic. Each day in the announcements, I give them a simple task they can do to show kindness. So today it was cleaning up after themselves. So making sure all of their trash gets in the trash can, or just picking up a piece of litter that is on the floor in a classroom, in the hallway, or outside. So little simple things just to reinforce kindness for the month of February. More good things. This week was busy. We had 3 award ceremonies for 496 students who earned between a 3.0 and a 4.0 GPA. Our students are doing a great job. That's huge. That's more than half of our school, but I want that number to be even higher for our next GPA celebration at the end of our next grading period. So please talk to your students about getting their completed assignments in. And we do offer tutoring before school, after school, and during lunch in every single subject. So there is a lot of support in place so students can get the help that they need. Um, to communicate, you all received the Capturing Kids' Heart parent newsletter with really cute activities that are free that you can do with your students, free entertainment, and that are also teaching them the same character trait that we are focusing on at school. It's in their backpack. It's because it's distributed during their fourth period class, and it's in English and Spanish, and we also send it home on Parent Square each month. So please look out for that. Next week, our English Language Learner Advisory Committee is going to take place on February 20th at 9:30 a.m. So please come out. We also are looking for officers. So this will be a great meeting to come to. Um, Also, please require your students to read for 30 minutes a night. Even when they say they don't have homework, they probably don't, but they can always read. Not only will they become a better reader, but Mrs. Phillips taught all of us at our last caregiver engagement activity that students just reading 10 minutes a day increases their vocabulary by 600,000 words. That's absolutely incredible. And as a family, you can require them to read and have a conversation with them. Ask them to tell you about what they're reading so that they're practicing comprehension. You can even have them do writing assignments and read it for you. And when you get home, if you have a chance to read it, you can leave them a positive affirmation and put it in the bathroom or the counter when they see it in the morning. So we want their focus on reading and actually learning. So those are ways you can support at home. Students can also read books in a program Palmdale School District invests in for students called EPIC, with tens of thousands of digital titles. I think the number is 40,000. So there is definitely something that they can read. And in fact, if students read, I believe it's 6 books, our librarian, Ms. Perez, has a bookmark from Raising Cane's that they generously donated to our school. They can get a free meal. Additionally, we have an absolutely beautiful library that Ms. Perez has organized and decorated for us. The next time you come to campus, please ask me to show it to you. It's gorgeous. But she has also taken her time to deliberately order books that are high interest, that reflect the student population in terms of culture, in terms of interest, and in terms of different ability levels. So we have amazing texts. We have texts that center diverse cultures on our campus. We made a huge investment in addition to the books that Mrs. Perez ordered. Last year, we spent an additional $5,000 on texts that center Latinx culture and are in Spanish only. So they're high interest novels in Spanish. And we also invested in texts that center African American culture. So there is absolutely text for everybody. One of the things I asked for before Ms. Perez made her order last year is to make sure that our books are multicultural. And so that every student, no matter their background, their language, their unique ability, can see themselves in our library. So tell your students to go check out a book every week. Uh, let's see. And I guess I'm just going to launch you with this. Someone shared this with me and I appreciated it. It was an affirmation. And so I want to share it with you. So, mom guilt, dad guilt, grandmother guilt, caregiver, foster parent guilt is real, right? Because we love our children and we are carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders. We're only trying to save the world. And it's not balance sometimes doesn't exist, but I want you to know that you are doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. You have amazing children. We see it every day. And you're doing your absolute best. And please know for the award ceremonies, even if you were not able to make it because life is lifing or you're working and providing, please know that we did celebrate them for you. And please encourage them to always attend if you cannot. And please remember that it together is the only way that we're going to rise, and it requires pressure and support. That's even pressure from you. If there's things that you feel like the school needs to do better and they're not meeting your student or your family's need, when people meet with me, they say, I'm sorry, it's just one negative thing, or it's not a bad thing. I don't view it as bad. It's awesome, critical feedback. And that's actually the feedback that helps us get better. So let us know how we can continue to support your student and family. And remember, together we rise.